My mama empties all her change from tips out of her purse for me to count. Then we push all of the coins into the jar. Sometimes my mama is laughing when she comes home from work. Sometimes she's so tired she falls asleep while I count all the money into piles. So this is where we're going to stop, and I'm going to tell you to turn and talk. But I want you to talk to your partner about what are you thinking? What is happening so far in this story? Hold on, hands down, save that. And I want you to tell me, who are the characters? And where does the girl's mom work? So we're going to turn and talk. Go.
Her mom worked at the diner. Her mom worked at the mom, the boss, and the little girl. Oh, she does the mom. My mom she said and she says when that's the diner.
All right, so let's come back together. So Tyree, I heard you and your partner John talking about who the characters were. So why don't you share y'all's thinking? What were you thinking?
He said the characters was her mama and the girl and her boss.
And her boss?
And because she was working as a waitress, and every time when she get off of school, when she go to her mom's job to see her boss Joseph give her the girl jobs to do, and he pay her.
Okay. Adonis, can you add to that? Who did you say the characters were?
The same person that Tyree seen.
And who's the character? Who's our main character? Do we know?
The girl.
The girl? Do we know her name?
No.
No? And who else is the character?
The mother and Joseph.
The mother and Joseph. Anyone else can add? Where does the mother work? Security? I know, I want to hurt you.
At a place called the Blue Little Diner.
The blue tie. All right, hands down. Let's keep going. Y'all are so smart. So it says, some days she has lots of tips. Some days she only has a little. Then she looks worried. But each evening, every single shiny coin goes into the jar. Who wants to share their thinking as to why the mom might worry because she doesn't have enough tips? Tyree?
She might want to buy stuff, but if she don't have enough money, she might feel worried because if she wanted something and if she don't have enough money that she really wanted, like jewelry or something, and she tried to buy it, it was too much, and she had a little bit of money, and it was too much. She couldn't buy the jewelry that she wanted.
That's right. Joaquin, what do you think? Why would mom be worried about not having enough tips? Hold on, hands down. It's his turn. Why do you think mom needs tips? What do you think she's going to do with her money? Spend it? You think she's going to spend it on herself?
Or save it.
Or save it. Ooh, I like that. Let's keep going. We sit in the kitchen to count the tips. Usually Grandma sits with us too. While we count, she likes to hum. Often she has money in her old leather wallet for us. Whenever she gets a good bargain on tomatoes or bananas or something she buys, she puts the savings and they go in the jar. You can tell me what it means to hum. Melissa?
Singing into your mouth that it makes any noise.
Okay. Let's see if we can hum. So, who's humming in the story?
The grandmother.
Grandma. You think humming might put her in a mood?
it's like making her happy.
That's her mood. What do you think?
I think it's making her sleepy.
It's making her sleepy? Do you ever hum in class?
Yes. It's so peaceful.
Yes. All right, let's keep going. When we can't get a single other coin into the jar, we're going to take out all the money and go and buy a chair. Yes, a chair. A wonderful, beautiful, fat, soft armchair. We will get one covered in velvet with roses all over it. We're going to get the best chair in the whole world. So, what are you thinking?
A rose.
Why do you think they don't have much money? And what could have happened that they need to get this chair? Turn and talk.
No, they need to save the money so they can buy the chair. The chair we need so they can like save like a tip. They save tips. So they buy the chair. Not spend it.
The question, what do you think is so cool? Why do you think they have to get
I know, but
All right, let's come back together. What's your name? Kalasia, tell me what you and Skylar talked about. What do you think is going on here? Why did she need to buy this chair?
Because it was for her mama.
What was for her mom?
The chair.
The chair. So, what did Skylar say? Why did they need this chair? Why did they need this chair? For the mother? You think the mom needs a chair? All right, Kayvon, add to their thinking. Why do you think they needed a chair?
I think they needed a chair because if they didn't have enough money, they could have got something else cheaper. Like you could have got a discount on the chair.
Okay. Jasmine, what are you thinking?
They could have got the chair for the mother, her grandmother. That would be generous. I say that would be generous. I agree.
You agree? All right. Shakirani, you want to add to it?
I would like to add to what they said. I think the chair is for the mother, where she could sit on for work.
Oh, good idea. You want to add to that?
I disagree with Scarlett and Talasha and Kevon and Jakim and Jasmine because the mother wants to buy the chair for the daughter, but she could even do a raise, or she could like save the tips that both of them could save the tips that they was working for, and like save it up in a big pile of money so they can have enough money for their children. The mother.
Ooh, that's a good thought. Let's keep going. So, remember, we're going to get the best chair in the whole world. That's because our old chairs burned up. There was a big fire in our other house. All of our chairs burned. So did our sofa, and so did everything else. That wasn't such a long time ago. What's happening now? Hold that thought. My mother and I were coming home from buying new shoes. I had new sandals. She had new pumps. We were walking to our house from the bus. We were looking at everyone's tulips. She was saying she liked red tulips, and I was saying I liked yellow ones. Then we came to our block.
What's that?
Remember, look at those illustrations. It's an award-winning book that Vera Williams wants us to see. Hold on. Hold on. Right outside our house stood two big fire engines. I could see lots of smoke. Tall orange flames came out of the roof. All the neighbors stood in a bunch across the street. Mama grabbed my hand and we ran. My Uncle Sandy saw us and ran to us. Mama yelled, "Where's Mother?" I yelled, "Where's my grandma?" My Aunt Ida waved and shouted, "She's here, she's here, she's okay, don't worry." Grandma was all right. Our cat was safe too, though it took a while to find her. But everything else in our whole house was spoiled. So now, what are you thinking? How do you think that the girl feels about seeing her house burn? And then, what happened to all of her stuff? So turn and talk. Turn and talk.